Hello everybody, this is JD. Today I'm doing a video. I'm using the older computer, so it should look like some of the older videos. But this was about the economy. Our United States of America, our country economy. Not the world, not the rest of the world. But the one that you, me, and the majority of the people inside this country that are not in the upper 2% have to live with. What is it that will turn our economy completely around? Make it strong, make it solid, make it grow. Think about that for a few minutes. What is it that would turn our economy around? I could give you all kinds of charts. I could give you all kinds of formulas. I could tell you the theory of economy. I could tell you the theory on how it grows. I could tell you all kinds of things about a country's economy, whether it's ours or any others. But you see, all that doesn't really matter. I mean, look at what Putin is doing, and everyone, Warren Buffett and them are all worried about it. Yeah, because they have money that is tied up in other things than the United States. Now, what Putin is trying to do, let's see now, I have been on this earth since 1948, and I have been involved with the United States and listening to the news and all that stuff since, I would say the early 60s. The Soviet Union, you ever hear of them? They were constantly pulling the exact same stuff that Putin is doing. And it never worked. I mean, if he wants to buy, hey, I think the United States should sell him all the American dollar bills at current price that they want. You know, get it in gold. They put the gold away, and then when Putin floods the market, it's not worth anything. Who cares? It's only the Russian economy that's going to get destroyed because now they have no value. So how does that deal with our economy? Well, it actually doesn't. What deals with our economy is how do we get each and every one of you who want a job, a decent job, a fair income, a livable fair income. How do we do that? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the rest of the world. I really don't even care. So Greece is doggone going to tell European other countries, hey, I'm not going to pay my bills. So what? How many told us that after World War II? A lot. Did that bust our economy? No. Why? Because our people believe in our country, our government. Ooh, I said something there, didn't I? A little clue. That's a clue. How can we make a strong economy turn around the economic woes of the United States of America? Think the Republicans can do it? Ask any Democrat. They'll tell you no. Think the Democrats can do it? Well, ask any Republican. They'll tell you no. Oh, wait. If they both say no to each other, then they could be part of the problem, right? Oh, another clue. So how can we, you and me, the American people, turn our economy around? First, you're going to have to look towards me. Yep. But you only have an associate's degree. Yes, I do only have an associate's degree. And of course, when I talked with my economy professors, they wanted to know why I had such a deep understanding beyond anything that they've come across of world economics and the United States economics. You don't have to have a degree to understand economics. You have to understand economics. Now, sure, I'm not rich. That's because I could have been rich. A couple things. I could be rich right now if it wasn't for the stupid store I'm in. But that's location, location, location. I've been doing pretty good at getting bad locations, location, location. So how can we turn this all around? Well, believe it or not, it's by how you choose your next president. If you choose a strong, solid, positive force driving president that you all could believe in, that you all trust, that you all will work with, our economy will turn around in a heartbeat. Because it's not Congress that controls the economy. It's not even the elite rich. Why are so many people out buying guns right now? Because they're fearful. Why are so many people upset? Because they're frustrated. If we're not careful, these fears and these frustrations can be used against us by the very government that's supposed to serve us. Yes. Our economy is not weak because the government says it's weak. Our economy is weak because you say it's weak. Because you don't believe in it. You middle entrepreneurs, by middle I mean not the super rich, not the incorporations, none of them. You who create the average everyday job is afraid. You're frustrated. You're afraid if you make any money, the government's going to take it away. Why expand if it's only going to cost you more? So what does that do? That reduces the number of jobs available to everybody else who's not creating a business. So people, when you all believe in our government, when you all believe in our leader, when you all believe in our president, things will turn around. Now people, I have a whole bunch of videos and you can listen to each one of them and say, hey, you know, this man never broke a single word on any one of his videos yet. He might just be telling us the truth. When he says he only makes 3 promises. 1, to bring our voice to Washington, D.C. And he asks us questions about what we feel. And he's getting information about us so he can bring it to Washington, D.C. So we know he's doing that. So we know he's setting that up. And when he says that Congress will learn that they are there to serve the people, they will be doing their job. They will be serving the people. Let me give you an example of what I would do as president. I would go to one of those G7, G6s, whatever they want to call those meetings, economic meetings. And yeah, they're there to get treaties that people need, treaties that people want. Well, I am the president of the United States. I can't do treaties. Congress says that. Constitution says that's the Congress. So you better bet your bottom dollar the Speaker of the House Minority Leader, the Senate Majority Leader, and the Senate Minority Leader would be there with me. They would be there with a team from Congress. I had the final approval, yes, as president, saying, yes, that is a good treaty, let's go for it. Or, no, that treaty puts us at the short end of a big, horrible stick. We're not doing it. I have that power But I don't have the power to sit down and negotiate a treaty. That's Congress's job. Maybe if we started making Congress do the jobs that they're supposed to do, that then the country could start running as it should be, and Congress would keep its nose out of other countries' business so that we do not have to deal with other nations because they have a different political system than we do. Interesting thought there. Make Congress do what they're supposed to do and get them so busy doing what they're supposed to do that they leave other nations alone? Wow. Heck, we might have some other nations that like us if we decided to say, hey, you guys are okay the way you are. We're this way, you're that way. We accept it because it's up to you people in your nation to decide. But you see, people, to turn our economy around, to get more jobs, is that you, the people, have to have the confidence, not the frustration, not the fear, not the hindrance of the United States federal government, but you have the confidence that your government is there for you. Not that you exist for the government, but the government's there for you to enhance your ability to create new jobs, to create new income, to create new value, to create new monies. Oh my gosh. A strong president has a lot sitting on his shoulders with his strength. But a strong president can't carry it. You know why? Because a strong president will have you standing there alongside him. Remember, the president is the leader of the country. You people are the power of the nation. You people are the strength of the nation. And together, we, not I, we, you and I, together, can turn this mess that we're experiencing day in and day out, this frustration that is driving people to kill other people because they see no way out. These people who think they need weapons for their very survival. We could change all that. But we can only do it together. I will give you the man, the president you want. I will give you the president who can stand there and serve you, the people. Not Congress, not a political party, not a special interest group, and definitely not the elite rich. But I can give you a man that will do the job our nation needs. And that you all should be demanding. But I can't do it without you. I cannot do it alone. Because we together must do it. And once you all start believing in me, once you all start believing in the presidency, once you all start believing in the strength of this nation, our economy will turn around. Once you believe in yourself. So when you elect me as president, you're actually electing a little bit of you as president. That you're believing in yourself, that you will have the ability, that you will have the prosperity, that you will control the direction of our nation. That's what you're electing when you elect me. Because I'm only giving you 3 promises. 1, to bring your voice to Washington, D.C. 2, to teach and ensure Congress to serve you, the people, and that the Congress is the servants of the people, and the people shall never be the servants of the federal government. And 3, strong, positive leadership. When we put all 3 of those together, you got a winner, and you're the ones that are going to be the winner, and you're the ones that are going to make it happen, and you're the ones that I am dragging to Washington, D.C. with me. If you think I could do this job alone, you are sadly mistaken. But can we do it together? Easily. It's going to be a lot easier to do what needs to be done for this nation than for me to get elected as president. But what the heck? Both tasks are impossible, right? That's what I say. That's what I'm told. For you to get elected, the way the political system is set up is near impossible. To fix our economy, the way it's all screwed up, is near impossible. Do you know what I say about near impossible or impossible? The difference between what is possible, what is near impossible or impossible, is that what is possible was already done. What is near impossible soon shall be done, and what is impossible will be done. And when they all are done, everything becomes possible. See? So, can we fix the economy of the United States of America? The answer rests in your heart. But we can. But you got to believe it, not just me. Can we fix the other problems within this nation? Notice again I say we. That's near impossible, those problems. But we can. But only together. Can we deal with the problems the world has thrown upon us? Oh, definitely we can. They're not gonna like it, but we can. Just remember a couple things I say. 1, war is hell, peacetime is murder. 2, I don't play games. I'm never gonna lose, and I love to cheat. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If somebody wants to go to war with us, I don't give a shit what the rest of the world says. I will, with the strength of you, the people, take them off the face of the earth. And if the world wants to call me a war criminal, I say, hey, I'm not the one who fired at the American citizen. I'm not the one who captured the American citizen. I'm not the one who tortured the American citizen. But I am sure the one that took them off the face of the earth. And that's what my answer will be. Because I don't play games. I'm not a politician. I don't believe in politically correct. Because to me, politically correct is only used because you caught me in a lie, and I would then say, oh, I was just trying to be politically correct. I know the truth, but you got to understand, you're going to offend people every time you turn around. So why don't you just be honest and straightforward and truthful, and don't worry about politically correct. In other words, don't lie. So, people, can we do the job? Yes. Will we do the job? Depends on you. Once the job is completed, you'll deserve the pat on your back. Big time. Because the United States can be one of 2 things. A great nation or fallen, whatever they want to call it. I think they call it a fallen empire. But we're not an empire, never was an empire. So how could we be a falling empire? See what I'm saying? Are we going to be an economic giant? Again, depends on you. Are we going to become a third world nation? Again, depends on you. Can we make it so that we are an economic giant? Yes, it is very easily can be done. Can we allow this nation to crumble and become a third world? Yes, very easily. Again, that depends on you. See, there's a lot resting in your hand, people. Not mine. Together, we can. But if you want to go the old-fashioned political party way, well, you know what Albert Einstein said about the same person doing the same thing over and over and over again, and getting the exact same results over and over and over again, and wants to do the same thing over again, expecting something to be different, but it never is. That's his definition of an idiot. And that's what our society calls insane. So, if you want what our society calls, if you want to be labeled as our society calls insane, that's fine with me. If you want to be labeled what Albert Einstein calls an idiot, that's fine with me. Go vote for the political party of your choice. Don't matter. But if you want to fix our nation, if you believe that we together can do the job, that we can turn our economy around, that we can make the difference in the world, that we can make the United States the industrial giant it used to be, then tell the political parties, go fly a kite. That's the best I can tell you. Okay? You all have a nice day now. This is JD. I hope you enjoyed this video, because the only way we can turn our economy around is to get rid of the frustration that each and every American is experiencing and living, the fear of where they're going to live tomorrow, the worry about how they're going to feed their children. All these we can turn around, but we can only do it together. Thank you. This is JD.